live right now?
Harvin just pulled the fucking booger out of his nose.
He just pulled the booger out of his nose and is playing with it.
Ew.
Yo.
You're a fucking child.
Watch what he's gonna do.
Oh my god! I almost fucking left this podcast, bro.
He just ate the shit,
dog.
bro. He just ate the shit.
Really not.
Bro, Justin said he gonna die in no ass. This nigga he ain't use soap.
Nigga, what the fuck do you use to wash your hands?
He just washed the booger off. Okay, audience. First question of the podcast. Say you picking your nose. Say you do go in your nose, right? Are you washing your hands with soap? Or are you only washing the booger off of your hand with water? You answer that, audience. I'm talking to you.
Answer that.
Damn, bro.
Welcome back to the Unverified Sources podcast with your hosts, Harvin,
Nigel,
Justin,
and Matt.
I'm very glad that you guys came back. Sorry that you guys did not hear an episode last week. We were having a bit of technical difficulties.
Matt had an STD. Sorry.
Bro, fuck you. Justin has fucking COVID right now. We're doing this remotely.
I have a syphilis.
We're being safe.
No, we don't.
We're doing this remotely right now.
He does not have COVID.
He has COVID. He has syphilis, and he has gonorrhea.
Oh no, nigga.
How are you guys doing today?
He's taking antibiotics for it right now.
How are you guys doing today?
Good, man.
Good. Got a shit.
Oops, good.
Nobody asked.
Everybody's
How
good.
about you, Chet?
I'm doing good because we're in a capitalist society.
Capitalist society for sure.
That was terrible. That was
Matt,
absolutely. All right, guys.
Okay,
so
no,
what we
can
didn't
you
know.
explain? Can you explain what it?
Nah, bro, that shit is not.
Capitalism is, because honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just figured out what capitalism meant last year.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you think?
I didn't know what it meant.
What do you think it is?
I still don't have a
Capitalism.
strong definition of it.
Would you like to know the definition?
I would love to know the definition. Can you please look it up so you can give me a certified, verified
Look it up from
definition,
where?
please?
Look it up from where?
Look it up on
Google.
Bing.
Google?
Bing.
Let's
Are we
use
on Google or Bing?
Let's use Bing today.
Bing hates black people.
Okay.
The definition of capitalism is Jeff Bezos.
No,
It is
I'm sorry.
definitely-
Okay, we're
Mark
going in. We're
Zuckerberg.
going in head first. I hear.
No, I'm just kidding. Capitalism, the
I
definition.
thought I was giving it.
All right, well, can
Are
you
you
go
on Bing?
then?
All right, hit it, Matt. Hit it.
Are you on
I'm
Bing?
on
Hit it.
Unverified Sources.
Also, no, I don't think we asked the audience how they were doing today. I hope all you guys out there that are listening are doing well today.
I hope you guys are healthy.
I do care about you guys, even though the three other of my colleagues doesn't really.
Here
give,
comes
you know.
this mother.
I care about you.
I care
Especially
about
if
you
you're
too.
pretty.
Right. Okay. Capitalism definition.
You want to say it or?
I'll say it.
All right, go.
All right, capitalism is an economic system based on the private ownership of the means of production and their owner of the profit.
Break it down into nigger talk.
All right, basically it
It
means
made no sense.
Bro, you said you
Let's
wanted
look
a
it up in
verified
Urban.
definition.
It made no
first.
sense.
What do you want a verified definition?
Give me
first?
something from the Urban Dictionary.
Oh, here we go. Hell no. You know what that shit gonna say? It's gonna be like when you take a shit
It sounds
and
better.
then you rub it on your chest.
What does it say in the
basically what it means is
All right, Urban Dictionary.
all right, nigga.
Justin, can you explain?
Basically what it
An
means
economic system based
I
on.
hate this nigga. Basically what it means Basically what it means is the economy is ran by private companies instead of ran by the state.
Communism.
So, if I were to give an example, it would be like gas. Like when you go fill up your car, it's not ran by the state. Really, it's ran by private corporations like Marathon or like BP
Yes.
or like Circle K.
Yeah, I
That was a
guess.
bad example
I
because
guess.
it's
I
regular.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand it a little bit more. So, can you guys teach me and not just scrutinize me, please?
All right.
Who is scrutinizing you?
I was gonna say
Explain what scrutinizing.
Oh,
Explain. No. But yeah,
Spell scrutinizing.
no. But okay. So what really like? Give me an example of capitalism.
Jeff Bezos.
America.
Explain.
America
most
is the example of
most of
capitalism.
America.
But explain.
All
Why do you
of
say Jeff
America.
Bezos? Though?
Jeff Bezos. I would say Jeff Bezos. One thing,
What part of America isn't capitalism?
to be honest.
Energy, Duke
Can you
Energy,
let my man talk?
because it's regulated by the government,
Harvin
Like
was gonna.
monopolized, basically.
but it's regulated by the government.
But it's still monopolized.
But who runs?
So listen,
Duke.
look.
So if we take North Carolina, for example, or Charlotte, it's Duke. You can't go anywhere else and get energy.
And who?
Okay, Harvin, go.
All right.
I don't need you to tell me to go. I'll go when I
No,
feel
go,
like it.
'cause
no,
you
I'm gonna,
obviously we're waiting
no,
for
I'm gonna
it,
go.
to go.
I know. I'm
Do
going.
you want the mic?
I'm going.
Here's the mic.
I got
Hey guys, I'm
I-
physically handing Harvin the mic.
No, he's
the
not.
mic
I have
right
a
now
mic. I
because
have a
we're
mic.
sharing mic. So here you go, Harvin.
just tapped.
Before you explain it, though, can you explain what you're about to explain?
I'm about to explain why a good example of capitalism is Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
So
Explain.
a good example is Jeff Bezos. His company, Amazon, is doing phenomenal things, right? They are on their way, or I'm not sure. Are they really already a $1 trillion company?
Oh, 100%.
You fucking work there, so I would assume.
I see them everywhere, so they're probably.
I would assume that they're going up, or they already are a $1 trillion business, right? Now, the reason why I say it's capitalism is because Jeff Bezos has a net worth of about close to 200 or more billion dollars.
Right.
Wait. The company holds a valuation of approximately 1.7 trillion.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
Think
So
of
you
that.
were right.
That's a stupid amount of money, right?
Okay,
That's
so
crazy.
so how does capitalism play an effect into
Jeff
this?
Bezos is the majority shareholder in his own company.
Okay.
He knows how his company's doing and everything, and if he were to take out all of his money in Amazon, that would take a big impact on Amazon.
Just from him taking money out of Amazon.
Bro, do you know how much?
If his net worth is 191
But does
billion.
he
what I'm
still
saying.
own Amazon? Though?
But their
Yeah.
valuation
He's
is...
the founder,
I thought that he gave up some ownership to these other guys.
He stepped down as the
CEO, because he's on
Oh.
like SpaceX now. All right, that's what his company is. SpaceX. It's the aerospace
Isn't
one.
that Elon Musk?
No,
I'm
that
not sure.
is Elon
That's
Musk.
Elon Musk.
SpaceX is Elon
Yeah.
Musk.
You're
But
thinking
he
right.
stepped down.
Which one does he have? Blue Rocket, Blue Moon, some shit
I
like
don't
that.
fucking know. I know he went to fucking space.
Jeff Bezos.
For no reason.
Yeah, but y'all told me he went he didn't go
Oh,
all
Blue
the way.
Origin.
Blue Origin.
It's called Blue Origin.
Okay. So how is that an example of capitalism? Are you saying that he shouldn't have that much
money.
power
Yeah.
over his own company?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Over his own company.
That he started.
Absolutely.
So y'all are
Absolutely.
okay. So
So this is the discussion.
do you agree
This
with
is,
it though?
no, this is the discussion.
Does one human? Do you think
Do-
one
yeah.
person can handle a $1.7
Not
trillion
handle.
company?
Do
manage?
they need a $1.2 trillion
Okay.
company?
If
And do they
I'm-
need
if
a
I'm
net worth of
understanding-
$191 billion
Right.
of
If
what he'll
I'm-
never touch?
Okay, listen. If
and
I'm
he's not
understanding,
probably getting taxed on.
if
So.
I'm understanding this correctly, right? Y'all are telling me that somebody that built a company from the ground up,
It wasn't ground up.
y'all are telling me that
And
he shouldn't have as much value in the company as he has, even though he built the company.
we're saying,
Is that
what we're
what you're
saying
saying?
is nobody needs all that money.
Even if I started my own company and it made its own revenue, I shouldn't own what's in.
What I'm
my
saying is
company's
nobody needs all that money.
revenue. But what
is
if
I'm
my
saying.
business generated that much money? Then you're just gonna take that money away from me?
Yeah,
You
we're,
didn't-
I
we're
never-
your
I never
business
made it.
didn't generate all that.
That's right.
It didn't come straight from
You
your
had
business.
straight
You had
help. Yeah, you had business
shareholders,
shareholders,
put in billions
everything.
and trillions
And
of
they got
other
their
money
Well, then that's-
money that they don't really need.
And
Well,
they-
then that's when the money gets diversified
Yeah.
to everybody else that put share. I'm confused on why y'all should take money away from a business that's making its money.
Exactly.
I'm the one that put in the hard work to make the business. So now once it generates all this revenue, now you're saying I shouldn't have what's
Exactly.
already mine.
What do you think about it, Justin?
They invested
Yeah,
their
let's-
money.
let's hear it,
They
Justin.
invested their money, and then they got. So you were talking about like the
Let's-
shareholders and stockholders, right? They invested their money on the basis that they let the company would make money, and then the company did make money. Then they got their money.
That's cool.
So
But like what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about just that.
Okay.
I'm talking about capitalism as a whole. That's what I thought we were talking about.
yeah, we are.
Yeah,
but
but
no,
the
we're just going straight to like
Jeff
Amazon
Bezos,
and
yeah,
Jeff
you're right.
Bezos.
Because
So, like,
okay, so
you're
what?
right,
Give me
you're
an
right.
example that you were thinking.
not
of
an
when talking
example,
about.
just like you got the basis of capitalism now, right?
Okay. So
Not really. Can you explain it in like a easier, simpler
so the
form?
basis of capitalism is basically privatized
Corporations.
companies holding most of the wealth in a sector.
it
So
promotes-
where do you
it promotes
think-
laissez-faire?
So
know what
where
that
do you
is?
think? So where do you? So where do you think?
No, like nigga, you saying words at me and I don't know what they mean. And I'm
Laissez-faire.
taking them as a fucking.
All right,
insult,
is
bitch.
speaking French. But listen,
I'm taking them as a fucking insult, nigga.
No,
So-
but
no, all right. You don't know what laissez-faire is? It's like things.
is that like a boat?
I've heard it. Like,
What's
I
laissez-faire?
don't know what it
Basically, the government should stay out of,
Okay.
the economy,
Out of-
the economic system, and let things how they go.
Yeah, I don't think you should. Because where else would the wealth go? If I'm making all this money in
would
my
be
company,
redist-
where would the wealth go?
But why does it need to be?
redistributed.
Why does it need to be redistributed? I understand. I understand.
understand
I understand
why
why.
it would need to be
Like
redistributed.
capitalism is not like very good. Like there's a flaws to it, but it's the best system that there is.
Does it have
Why
anything?
is it the best?
What else is there?
Why? I'm asking you, why is it the best?
Dictatorship.
There's not an extreme.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're
Left
right.
and
You're
right.
right. Okay, so let me ask you this question: is the minimum wage have anything to do with capitalism? Like $7.25? Does that have anything to do with it or no?
It has.
Kinda.
I mean, yeah, it
But-
has to do with that and like.
In what part? Because I mean, if I don't think we should be making $7.25 because there was a lot of studies done that
You should definitely not be making $7.25.
Like we should be making more
like
or less?
minimum wage should not be
That low.
$7.25. But I'm only saying that because I don't. Does it have anything to do with capitalism or not? Because if it doesn't, it's like
It does.
How much do you think it should be?
But
At the very least.
Minimum wage. What would you say?
at the very least, I think whatever happens when it comes to like homes or like just to afford, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the affordability of living. Does that make sense? How do you use that?
Like
The cost of
inflation,
living.
The cost of living, perfect.
With inflation.
I feel like at the end of the day, if the higher ups do the calculations of like the cost of living and how much you're making when it comes to minimum wage, I feel like it should. If you're only making minimum wage, I feel like you should be able to live like at the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like you should be able to live. But if you're making $7.25 in this economy right now, you can't live anymore.
How much do you make if
Yeah.
you make $7.25
a year.
No.
Yeah, a year.
so you make
Does that make sense though? Like
yeah.
if you make $7.25 right now, how much do you make a year?
That's $290 a week.
You're working 40 hours.
That's
You're making
oh my
less.
God,
you're making less than 15,000 because
you're making
if you take
13 grand
no what? Oh, if you
13
take tax,
grand.
yeah, I'm talking about before taxes.
You're making 13 grand
before
if-
taxes.
Before tax. No. What did y'all? Nick, what type of math did y'all do?
It's the right.
How many
math.
weeks are in a year?
Bro? You do 13. You do what it was $290 a week, right?
$290 a week
290
times
times 4.
50 weeks. There's 52 weeks in a year.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did 290 times 4, and then I did another thing.
That
Sorry,
equals
I'm
48.
sorry, I'm off $48.
So you're telling me
you're off
is that the
$1,000.
correct number that you have, Matt? Because I'm about to say it. Is that the correct number that you have? Yeah, let's read your math.
It's 14,500 before taxes.
Basically.
If you took off 2 weeks, if you took off 2 weeks for vacation, like most people
I was
do.
off 120. If you're making $7.25, you are not taking vacation.
I'm just saying.
Think
Yeah,
they're
honestly,
taking vacation?
you are
nigga?
not
What kind of
taking
world are
vacation.
we in?
We can go to the hood.
But you were given that at most jobs if you work full time.
$290 a week, bro.
$290 a week. So what's the number? Roughly like 14,000.
You're not making more than $14,000.
You're making less.
Before taxes.
That's why I said not
where-
more. That's why I said not.
I know,
more.
but like you're making way less than 14,000.
No, but when you're under 12,000.
So how much are you making a
I'm
month?
pretty sure that your tax rate is like.
So how much are you making a month?
How much was it if you're making? How much are you making a month?
I just hold on. I
If
just
you're-
want
you're
to break this
making-
down real quick. How much are you making a month if you're making
Hold on,
725?
$290.
Okay, so you're making $290 a week, and then
Times
4
4.
weeks.
Times 4. So you're making.
Are you on your computer doing
1,160.
1,160. So after
a month?
after your phone bill, after your car insurance, after your car
Nigga,
payment, after all of that stuff,
rent-
where can you live?
And that's without taxes.
And
That's without taxes.
So-
and you have to pay fucking. you have
Really,
to pay
it's about
rent,
$900,
which is the biggest one.
or but I'd say $1,000 to give them $160
roughly $1,000. So say you have
to your name a month.
So say you have the basics: a
to,
phone
to
bill,
split
car
that between
insurance.
all your bills.
Right. You're basically spending like what 500, 400 on rent.
Yeah,
That's half of your shit right there.
Where you staying with that?
damn.
Yeah. So I'm saying like
If you make $7.25, by the way,
I agree.
Why not?
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah,
well,
people do.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying
people
if you
do.
do,
Job.
People do. People
dang.
do.
I mean,
Now,
I mean,
people
it might have
Justin.
bumped up by now, like with all
Nah,
the
minimum
extra-
wage is still.
No, I'm not saying like
Oh,
minimum
yeah.
wage, but I'm thinking like some people are paying
Some
a little
people are
more now,
paying-
just because.
At my job, you start at 725.
Yeah.
You start at
No
725.
But-
fucking way.
Yeah,
Still,
you
You make
start at
tips.
725.
You make tips though.
That doesn't count
yes,
Yeah.
it does.
because
It does count.
because
It
like
doesn't count, but like, why
say it
should
rains all week.
a person have
You're
to
just making
rely on tips?
$725 for the whole week. Say that you live in a
Why
rainy
why
state.
can't they rely on their employer?
Yeah, why can't you just
That
why
you're
can't you rely on
employed
your
with.
yeah, exactly.
But waiters and waitresses, what?
They make $2.
Same thing. Why should they
so
have to
should,
rely
so
on
what
tips?
how much should they make?
They should get paid more.
How much do you think?
I'm not a market analysis.
Yeah, okay. Basically, I
But
brought this up because I was
I feel like
agreeing with
this nigga
capitalism.
didn't-
No,
I know you were.
No, listen, I was agreeing with it. But if this has anything to do with it,
This has
then
a
I
lot-
don't agree with
this
it.
No,
has a
because
lot to
if
do
it
with
wasn't capitalism, everybody would be making $7.25 because it wouldn't be minimum wage. It would be the
But
wage
if the-
that everyone has to make.
But if the wealth, if
But shouldn't
business,
that
But the
be the
wealth
way that
is
it
so
should be?
like
No,
That's
it
what I'm
shouldn't be like
saying.
that.
You don't
It's
think
fair
everyone should make
between
equal
each
amount of
side.
money?
No, because if everybody makes equal amount of money.
You know what generational wealth is?
Yes, I know.
When somebody's born into be rich?
No, generational wealth is when you produce so much
I'm
wealth.
sorry, you're right. But if somebody's producing generational wealth and the person that let's say you have a kid, they're born rich basically, right?
Yes.
Do you think that they should have the same opportunity as somebody that was born into poverty?
That's you're getting into a different argument.
I think we should stick on
not really. What I'm trying to say is everybody should make the same amount of money. There should be people that make more, but the majority of the U.S. population or whoever, I'm thinking just minimum wage here right now. I don't know anything about England or any other country. I think that everyone should make an equal range. That is like, there's some people that are making $30 an hour, and there's some people that are making $7 an hour. There's people that are making like $40 an hour.
There's people that are making more than $40.
Way more than that. I think everyone should be at a rough range. Like,
so you think that everyone should have equal outcome? I believe in equal
close to.
I believe in equal opportunity.
I would say no less than a $50,000 difference.
Yeah,
between the richest and poorest person.
I would say that
doesn't leave a lot of room for like.
Well, I'm saying there's outliers, right? But I'm saying for the most part of the U.S. population, there should be at least only a $50,000 difference.
you kind of just explain capitalism.
That's what he's explaining. That's what he was saying.
If I'm looking at capitalism from like my opinion, right? If all of these private corporations and different people are making trillions and billions of dollars, then it's like wouldn't like the bare minimum
what did they say?
Up?
No. What did they say?
Wouldn't it go up?
Fucking trickle down economics.
I don't know what the hell that means, but I'm just saying like wouldn't minimum wage go up?
Okay.
But wouldn't minimum
you ain't
wage
never heard
go
of that
up?
shit. Stop
Damn,
lying.
Can a nigga talk? But what I'm saying, wouldn't minimum wage go up, and like wouldn't it make sense to like what the fuck? Yeah, but I'm saying like if all of these companies are making billions and trillions of dollars and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't minimum wage go up? Wouldn't like
No, that's regulated by the government, which is not capitalism.
Damn, so I don't know. That's a tricky thing.
So minimum wage is
tricky. I don't know if I should agree with it or not.
Minimum wage is like the bare minimum.
Right.
It's like that's what companies have
to pay you.
But in capitalism, companies compete and they want to increase their wages. That way, they get better workers, basically.
Oh, all right.
So basically, it's the baseline. So basically, if you can survive in America on minimum wage. It's just a really shitty way to survive.
I was about to say, yeah. Say you have kids.
You cannot survive on.
There's no way.
I guarantee you can.
There's no way.
I guarantee you can.
All right, break it down for me.
Yeah, there's probably way.
No. There's absolutely no way you can do it.
Let Justin try it. Let Justin try. No, you got to think this person is at least driving to their job, living by themselves.
No, but that's when you take public transportation.
Yes.
That's cuts that out. So
yes,
you can.
All right,
you can survive on $7.25.
We have $11.60.
But that's before tax.
Okay,
don't.
Right. I'll take out 0.88 because if you're making under that much, you're in the 12%.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you make $1,020 cents
after taxes.
After taxes.
Okay.
A month.
So you're about to break down.
So break down 30 days how somebody
can live off of $1,000 a month.
So you work. Okay, so you have to get to work with public transportation, which I don't know how much a public transportation card is.
$2 per bus fare?
But
why you look at me? I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm just asking.
I'm asking.
No,
honestly, I think I know it's $2.
I rode the bus a couple times, but like not to like get. I rode the bus to like for like.
I think it's $2
for fun.
Nigga, what?
Riding the bus is fun, bro. Like back when I was a kid.
Okay,
when I was a kid,
nigga.
Now, bro, I got stuff to do.
Fun?
But I'm saying, back then, I think
you used to just get on a random bus and just be like, "Damn, this shit fun as hell."
Nigga, that sound like when fucking Travis Scott and Kylie bought a fucking school bus for her daughter.
All right, so my point is, right?
Just so she can experience it.
He just brought the wolf in.
Nigga, relax. All right. So here we go. All right, so in Riverside, which is California, which is expensive as fuck, it's $60 for a 30-day pass. Okay. So we'll just use that since it's California.
That's fine.
Let's say you're not a homeless person.
$60 bucks.
Minus 60. So minus 60
a month.
$60 a month just to ride the bus.
Yes.
All right, cool.
So that's for a 30-day pass.
Right.
Okay. That's as much as you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's unlimited. That's including the train or trolleys and all that shit.
All right.
Okay.
So that's how you get to work. That's how you leave from work. Okay.
Right.
Let's say you need food.
Okay.
Rent.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's do rent.
Rent is most important.
Let's do rent next.
You would pay that first.
Let's do rent next.
Okay.
So if you're working at minimum wage job, how many roommates do you think you have?
5.
You think you have 5?
You are breaking it down way too easy for this man. If it,
So
that's how many you would fucking need to survive.
that's how many you would need. But let's say,
okay,
realistically
you
speaking,
have
just one single person by themselves.
One by themselves.
It's one. We're talking about one individual.
We're talking about one person.
We're not talking about 5 people.
They live by.
We're talking about what? Can you stretch 725 if you're one person?
That's what I'm saying.
No, the question was, can you survive off of minimum wage?
Yeah, that's what I was telling
With
you.
help, of course. But I'm saying by yourself.
If you have roommates. What's wrong with having roommates?
You're making it easy. You're not going to the point. We're saying if one individual by themselves.
What if you can't find? What if you can't get any roommates?
Yeah,
they have roommate apps.
Bruh.
They also have.
Okay.
So you're telling me?
Well, adding your phone bill. Adding your phone bill since you need to get the
phone bill.
Why do you need a phone? Why do you need a phone?
To get the app.
Look at how hard you're.
Let's just do one person.
Nigga,
Let's just do one person.
Didn't you say to get an app?
And you just talked about an app?
All right, hang on. You can do that shit at the Apple Store. Just get on the freak phone.
Nah, you're going
Nigga,
too hard now.
What?
You're stretching it. You are stretching
bro.
it.
No, you got them jumping through hoops. What about the time they spend working? They ain't got time for that shit.
They only working 40 hours a week, apparently.
That's 8 hours a day.
That's not that. They got a whole ass fucking 2 days off.
What if they work from 12 to 8?
So I think this
debate
got from surviving to just living.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it got unrealistic because if you're working a 725 job, that's not the only job you're working.
But I think Justin is talking about you can survive off of that, but it's like he's talking about like
I am
living.
talking about living.
He's talking about living like
you can't live by yourself. You can't live on your own.
I didn't say you could live by yourself.
So you're agreeing to me now, right?
I'm
asking you now.
Anyway,
do you agree with what I'm saying?
You got roommates. How many roommates you got?
All right, you got roommates. So the Fair Housing Act of 1968 said that you cannot have a house rented out if you can have 2 people in each room. So if you rent out a house that is 4 bedrooms, you can have 2 people in each room.
He's trying to go to 8 people in one single house. Like, why?
But that's what I'm talking about. I think Justin's talking about you can survive.
Like
he's talking about living.
He's gonna say you can
without
easily survive.
thinking about your next meal.
What are you gonna say about food now? What are you gonna say about food now?
He's talking about living. You're talking about surviving.
Yes.
Basically.
So can you live?
He's talking about
in America by yourself.
Kind of comfortable.
Okay, but if you're surviving, that's all you're ever gonna do.
No, it's not. Can I please go?
Let's just let him speak for the rest of the time. Let him speak.
So let's go. Like, let's say you rent a 4-bedroom apartment. You can get a 4-bedroom house. You can probably get that for $2,000, maybe. Some parts. Let's say Charlotte. All right, California. All right, not California. Because also the minimum. Yeah, because the minimum wage also in California. I forgot about that. It's 15. Okay, so you can say 2,000. So 2,000 divided by 8 is how much? I don't know.
Fucking fire department.
Right, I think the audience might be lost, bro.
No, they're not lost. They're not lost.
2,000 divided by 8.
How much money do we have left right now?
How much is 2,000 divided by 8?
Let me tell you.
Why is it 2,000 divided by 8?
The
rent is 2,000.
Who is living with 8?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all niggas were never in the military. Y'all niggas were never in the military.
Nigga, you didn't pay to live in the military.
Y'all niggas
are pay to live in the military.
Nigga, I lived in a fucking
Did you pay to live in the military?
Nigga, I lived on a basketball.
Did you pay to live in the military?
He lived in a dune.
Justin, just admit you're wrong, bro.
I'm not.
This
man said the federal act says that you can only have 2 people per bedroom.
No, this nigga lived in a World War II trench.
He lived in a bunker.
I'm just saying, if you're making minimum wage,
you can definitely survive.
You can survive off of this.
Survive, but
and
Harvin's talking about living though.
And you can still have enough money to invest, probably.
Yeah, you're drunk.
Please shut the fuck up.
Let's talk about the next.
No, I really want him to.
Your shit is a joke.
Okay, so
what's
250?
250?
Yep.
Okay. Mine is 250. All right.
All right.
So how much is food? How much would you say you spend on food a day?
How
much would you say if you spent the cheapest amount? Like if you got the cheapest food.
Okay, can we? Okay, so how much do we have right now?
We're at $710.
$710 from the initial amount when you take away
rent and
a bus.
Rent and bus. Okay, you're left with $710.
Now what else you gotta pay?
You have
you gotta pay your phone.
Who said you have to have a phone?
Oh my God, nigga, it's 2021. I don't know what the fuck you doing without a phone. You ain't doing shit without a phone.
You can add minutes on it though,
nigga.
You can add minutes on a phone something. So you include a phone in there.
All right, so I don't even know how much what are those flip phones from? Oh, the flip phones from Walmart are what, $30? Like the Ryan
that you add minutes on, right?
You add minutes
all right,
to
so
them.
we'll take off 30. Because I don't fucking know how that shit works. We'll take off 30. Because if you're working at minimum,
walkie-talkie.
This nigga want a page.
We're at $680 80 cents. So we got the.
So minus
we have
the transportation, the rent, and the phone, we're at $680.
Yes.
Okay, are you paying for light? Is light included in your
Utilities.
rent?
All right, utilities. Okay, let's say we're paying for utilities.
Light and water.
Utilities are roughly.
And you got 8 niggas in that house.
8.
And you paying for 8 showers.
Okay, but it's also
that fucking
they're
nigga.
also all paying 8. So it's
Okay,
split
but-
down into a quarter, right? It's
How
it'd
much
probably be a quarter of the rent. Okay.
Bro, you live in that's like
So
that's
what was how much is the
bro.
rent?
$250.
So
You live in an orphanage.
What's that one show? Foster's Home of Imaginary
We'll say
Kids or
fif-
some
we'll
shit
say
like
fif-
that?
No,
We'll
not
say
$50. $100. It's at least
$100
$100. Yes.
This nigga said 50.
So
It's
there's
100 per
for 8
person.
niggas to shower every
It's
day
100
All right,
bare
fine.
for the
minimum.
whole month.
I mean, niggas don't shower like that.
What?
Hey, bro, Nigel, you got something to say?
No, I shower every time. No, every time before this podcast, I make
Put
sure I
$100.
all right, fine.
shower. $100.
Because I pay more than that on utilities.
Yeah, and it's 4 people. Bro, just put 100, and that's 4 showers. That's 8 showers.
That you guys just fucking didn't argue very well on that point. When I
Okay.
said I pay more than that, and you said it's 4 people.
You pay more, meaning the shit should be higher.
No, because it's
the
only
utilities
split by-
for 8 people
it's-
should be higher.
Yeah,
Because,
but that's
okay,
also-
but you're using more utilities.
That's also
Utilities isn't a set
You know how many shits that is
number.
a day?
You know how many?
You know how many
fucking
people flush in the
toilet flushes?
toilets?
You know how many lights is on? You know how many fucking
Cooking.
TVs on? You know how many fucking
That
air
microwave
conditioning
running.
is on?
How are they
refrig-
affording all this shit?
I mean, you're the ones.
It's-
You're
it's
the
an
one saying
apartment,
that
right?
8 people, right?
House.
Are we in an? Oh, we're in a house.
house?
Okay, yeah, nigga, you need a fucking air conditioner for that shit.
Yeah,
Or you have to pay. It comes with central
Okay,
air.
we
right?
have
Including
$580
that.
after $100.
You have to
Okay.
pay for central air, right?
580.
It's
okay,
gonna run
580.
your fucking bill.
So food. How much would you say is the minimum you could spend on food a day?
Are you cooking or eating out?
You are nigga.
No, I mean, you can go to McDonald's. You can get a 4 for
You
4
were not.
from Wendy's.
That's Wendy's.
No.
I was about to say.
You
were
can get a
cook-
4 for 4 from Wendy's.
If you were making $7.25, you were eating in every day. You don't
okay,
even
let's
know.
let's go back.
That's not
Let's
true,
go
'cause
back over these.
groceries are how much a week?
Wait.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Let's
you're
go
right,
back
you're
over
right, you're
these.
right.
Let's go back over this. All right.
The transportation
We got
paid
580 left, right?
Yes.
We pay for transportation.
Transportation
Yes.
paid for.
Pay for rent.
Rent.
Yes, housing.
Pay for
That's including utilities and rent, housing.
sure whatever, nigga.
So you got a place to stay. You got a whip to not a whip to drive, but you got transportation.
Yeah.
You have a phone, and you have.
That's it.
we pay for
That's
phone,
it.
and that's
That's
it.
And we need
now-
food.
Okay,
Now you
so
need food.
we're only working this $7.25 an hour job,
Yes.
right? Only job we're
So
working.
you need
Exactly.
food. You need food.
Okay, so food.
So how much are you spending?
So are we including this person to have like
How much are you spending?
health
a month?
insurance?
Because our $7 or John's giving out $7.25, giving health insurance. Is he taking that shit out of his check too?
That's health insurance.
Health,
bro.
dental.
Health, dental, and vision.
Hey, if it's a full time job,
Yes, it's a full-time job.
That
40
they're
hours.
making
Then we
Then
have
they
to take
get-
that
and the
out
company,
of
no, the
They get
company has
benefits.
to. Yeah, the company
They get
has to give them
benefits.
benefits
They
if
get
they make
benefits.
over.
Okay, then.
Because
So
you
you
work
have to
full-time.
pay for the
No, that's
benefit.
not how that works.
It comes
Benefits
out of
are
your
included.
check, though, right?
Doesn't it come out of the check?
It comes out of your check.
You have to enroll in benefits,
I think I'm looking.
and then the benefits will come out of your check.
That's what I just said.
But we didn't calculate that into the fucking check.
Yeah,
we
that's like-
calculated tax.
Okay, so let's calculate it right now.
So it's about $30.
It's like
So,
25 bucks.
30. No,
30
hell
per
no.
paycheck.
That's Amazon does. Okay, mine is like 30.
Do you
for
need health insurance? You can just live, right? You can just live,
bruh.
You need because honestly,
I need-
the hospital if
Vision?
something were to happen
I have
to
to
you,
pay for vision.
yeah, but nobody has.
Oh,
No,
for your
we're not. The
goggles.
person right now does not have glasses on right now, right? What I'm trying to say is the hospital they have
Matt
to
just took
fix
his mic
you.
off and headphones
Why?
off. Because that motherfucker wear goggles.
That nigga's upset.
Matt has glasses on. If y'all didn't know, Matt, put your book back down. You're not going anywhere, man.
Matt, where you going?
Bro, put it back.
Listen though, but what I'm saying
Hey,
is,
Matt about to
if,
go-
if something were to happen to you and you go to the hospital can't turn you away. They can only fix you up at the bare minimum and then let you on your way.
Okay.
Right. So at the end of the day, you don't need health insurance.
And then you gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah,
Bro, yes, it's health. So health insurance is about $30 a paycheck.
Okay, well take it off. $30
On a
a
$7.25, and then let's say they're getting paid bi-weekly. It's $60 a month.
And health insurance?
Yes.
All right.
Just health
I will
insurance.
say that.
So now,
what about-
now we're at like
What about
520.
eyes? I need eyes.
Now we're about like no, this guy's not blind.
Matt.
Now we're about now we're at 520.
Now take
Okay,
off.
now you're at 520.
Now
Can we
about
talk
de-
about food?
What about dental?
We're not done with
What about
insurances,
dental?
though. Dental is about
Insurance
$5
is
a paycheck. So you can
Insurance
take
is important.
Yes.
As a
So now
this
you
is
can
a
take-
grown ass motherfucker.
For vision and dental, you can take off $20. Not even. That's too much.
I
You
like
can
how
take
you
off
saved
like,
yourself from saying man,
15?
because you don't know if it's a
30? I'll take off 30 a month.
take off 30. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know anything
He's a
about that
grown-ass
stuff.
motherfucker.
We're left with $490 now.
490.
Okay.
And that's just spend on whatever you want. Right?
No, we need food.
Okay,
Food.
Okay,
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
said
Among
Food.
other things.
How much is that
Like,
a month?
Huh?
How
Go
much
ahead.
is food a month? How much is food a month?
How much would y'all
How much are
really
you
say?
eating?
$50 a week on groceries is fine, right?
That's $200 a month.
$50 a week is fine a week.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
right?
$50 a week.
$50 a
Well, I
week on
mean,
groceries.
To survive a full week, a full 7 days.
What are you making? off
$50 a
def-
week.
you can definitely-
Ramen is like what? The noodles and noodles is like what? It's
You can
like,
buy a 12
then now
pack
we
for
get
fucking
into
$10.
Why are
You can
poor
buy a
people
12 pack for $10.
healthy?
For
We'll
sure.
get to that.
And then
We'll
now
get
we're
that. We'll get to that.
hold on.
No,
Wait, I
Matt.
just want to let me plug it. Now we get into why the poor people are unhealthy, which is another shit of capitalism.
We're getting into that later.
Right.
But,
Okay.
okay.
So $50 a week, which is $200.
$200 a month. So take off $200.
Right now
$200
we're
a
at
month.
$490. $200. Okay.
That's
now-
a rough
170.
estimate.
We're at
About
170. Now,
Not
if you make
to
725,
mention-
you definitely gamble.
No,
So
no,
you got Nah, let me stop.
definitely roll dice.
Anyway,
Nah, I'm playing.
That was probably the funniest thing I ever heard you say. Over for real.
Can we say something?
that nigga
Listen though. What else do we need?
That lottery ticket boy.
ever. All right.
What else do we need, man? What else do we need, dog?
Clothes.
lottery
We need
ticket,
clothes.
No, you can be wearing. You can wear the same clothes for.
Bruh.
I'm talking about from like last year.
Laundry
I'm
and
talking about last year and stuff like that.
Is this house have a laundry and wash already?
Yeah, do we have a wash and dryer? And if we do, is it in our house? And if it is it gonna run up our fucking water bill and electric bill
Okay,
even more?
okay. Listen. At the end of the
Because
day,
it's
at the end of the
8
day,
niggas washing clothes, is 8 niggas
So what's
drying
left?
clothes.
at the end of the day, I feel
So
like
we're
after,
going to a
after everything
laundromat.
that's taken away, I feel like we're gonna.
So we're
have
going
like
to a laundromat.
$100 left over.
170 to your name.
No, minus the 70 for the laundry and the clothes and all
Okay,
that stuff. So
$100.
you're probably gonna have $100 to your name at the
Now-
end of the month from making
Now, what
$725.
about a social life?
You don't have one if you,
You
work.
need
Yeah, you
one
don't
as
have
a
one.
human. As a human,
You have
need
8
a
people in your
fucking
crib,
social
man.
life.
You got 8 people in your crib, bro.
You don't want to be around them 8 niggas on that. You don't
you
know
got-
them 8
Bruh.
niggas.
8
Two
niggas.
great-
8
Two
niggas.
bottles and
different
it's
day of
done.
the fucking week.
You don't know. You don't
You
know.
don't know them niggas.
What about
bro.
like
might
unexpected
know them.
unexpected stuff? Emergency savings for the
Because
month.
we didn't have a
You don't-
phone.
you
We
don't
didn't
have
have a phone to
emergency
find a
savings at this point.
roommate.
Can you save $100 a month after all your bills? You can save that $100
And
But
have
you don't have
nothing to your
Yeah,
name.
zero. There is no
you
emergency
paid
money.
you paid
have
for
no
all your
emergency
basic
money.
you paid for all your basic needs. So you
What
can
about
just
the
save the rest of the $100.
What about
Save it.
emergencies?
What about the
Save
emergencies?
the $100.
Your mom needs
emergencies
$100.
is the $100.
No, I'm saying
That's
like
your
over
emergencies
each
for that
month.
month.
Over each
If
month.
you have an emergency, it's not gonna be $100.
Yeah.
Say you get an emergency.
Nigga,
You have
if
2
I
months.
first get the job, I'm not gonna get an emergency
You
as
have
soon as I
2
get
months.
the job.
How do you
bro.
know that
That's what
an
I'm saying.
emergency is a fucking emergency?
But what I'm saying is, after the $100 is left over a month, save that for a rainy day.
What if you get a flat tire?
You don't have a car.
That's
The
a rainy
What if the
day.
bus gets a flat tire?
That
You
is the
saved
rainy
it.
day.
No, I'm saying-
the rainy day is you saving up that 100.
That's
You
what I'm
never
saying.
know when a fucking rainy day
That's
is
why
gonna
you
come. or
save it. You
never,
just said it.
You can't
No, you
save
can't.
it
You're so
if it's
stupid.
already.
You're not thinking right now.
You can't save $100.
Listen to me. If you have $100 to your name,
A month.
how are you
a
going?
month. A month.
A month. How are you going to save those $100 if you need it that same month?
Okay.
So you're gonna have a rainy
Let me
day.
put this in exactly.
You're gonna have a rainy day every month.
Exactly.
But here's my
Exactly.
thing. Here's my
That's what
thing.
I'm
No,
saying.
a rainy day is not just gonna be $100.
So why does it happen? What?
If a rainy day is not just gonna be
What's
$100,
happening?
That's why
something
you
can
save it
happen.
over each
Something can
month.
okay, and then after that, your savings is gone.
My nigga, after 3 months, you got $300
So what if you gotta go
So
to
a rainy
saved
what if
day
you have
is
to go to
up.
the
just gonna be
emergency
a rainy
room?
day
What
is
if you
just
need to
gonna
go to the
be
emergency room.
Okay, so now you're just throwing stones at me right
because
now.
not
the
stones,
shit
that shit
happen in
happens.
Of
life.
course it does, but what I'm trying to say, if you save up for 5 months,
Oh
you have
my
$500,
God.
And then you
right?
go to an emergency room,
and then
it's
all
over.
your money's gone.
So what are y'all trying to argue? What point are you trying to argue?
$100 is not enough.
I didn't say it was. Is what I'm trying to say. I didn't say it was enough. No, I didn't. I said that at the end of the day, you can save up to $100. I didn't say a rainy day might come. Of course, it might come.
Okay, Nigel.
All right, so
So
Why are you talking away from your mic?
that's the end of that.
all right. So you're not talking to the mic. All right, anyways, so basically, how this whole thing that we just did summed up how you would have to live if we weren't fucking capitalism, okay? Because if it was up to the government, that's exactly how we would live.
Valid.
Exactly. For sure. So
No.
let's go. Okay, so listen. Okay, hear me out. Do you agree with Harvin? Do you agree with capitalism?
You know that.
Do you agree with it, Harvin? Yes or no?
I'm indecisive.
Hi, bro.
Is indecisive a word?
Name one country that's
I'm indecisive. He's indecisive.
I'm indecisive.
So you don't agree with it, and you don't agree with that.
You're undecided.
I am undecided.
He's indecisive. He can't choose.
Matt, do you agree with capitalism or no?
I am not in the situation where I can agree or not.
Do I agree with capitalism?
Do you?
That is a hard question. There's layers to it.
All right.
They gonna pull back the layers.
That's a lot. It's a lot to pull back. Justin, you go first.
All right. So, Paul. All right. So now we can talk about what's fucking wrong with capitalism, right? You want to do that?
I was already talking about that
Okay.
this whole time.
He actually was, and you told him to not.
Yeah.
You told him to wait.
You said
when he
fucking
wanted to
you said
explain it.
capitalism is the greatest fucking.
said, "Oh my God, it's
invention
amazing."
to fucking America.
No. I said it's not the best, but it's the best one. It's not.
You said
All
it's
right,
not
here
the
we go.
best, but
Here
it's
we
the
go.
best.
No, shut up.
You're contradicting
It's
yourself.
the best out of the few that we have.
It's the best out of the choices that we do have.
Exactly.
It's better than
Okay.
the other ones.
Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
Name a
think
better one.
dictatorship
Name
is
a-
all right.
name another one.
Socialism.
Okay, what's wrong with socialism?
Look at fucking Russia.
What's wrong with Russia?
Look at Cuba.
That
What's wrong
motherfucker's
with Cuba?
strong.
Look at North Korea.
What's wrong with Cuba?
Look at China.
What's wrong with Cuba?
First off,
They're
North Korea is
communists.
yeah, like what are you saying?
Huh? What's North Korea?
They're communists.
You're talking to.
What's socialism?
Not
you're
communism.
no, listen, y'all are talking to a Marine right now.
What the fuck is that?
Oh,
You're
my
talking to a
God.
future United States.
Talking to a future governor here.
What does socialism lead to?
I heard Tupac not dead.
What does it lead to?
What does it lead to?
What does it lead to?
How you mean it can lead to it? Anything can lead to fucking communism. Can lead to a dictatorship.
A dictatorship.
North Korea is a dictatorship.
Yes.
Yes, but so is every communism if you think about it. So is every other country.
Socialism is shared socially. Communism is shared. What state?
It's the amount that's shared is ran by the government.
The government for communism.
So basically,
is
socialism.
regulated.
Socialism sounds like capitalism. If you think about
That's
it,
communism.
If it's ran by
That was communism.
what? No, before that.
Under socialism, it's shared between the citizens.
Yes.
Under communism, it's shared between the what?
Do you think citizens are going to share?
The
This nigga's
state.
looking at NFTs. Do you think?
Are you back?
Are people willing to share their money with other people?
No, because of capitalism.
No. It's
Don't we
because
do that now though?
humans are greedy. We didn't
Because
have
it's-
capitalism back when Jesus was around,
It's because of capitalism.
and it was still in the
And they
Bible.
had-
Don't have greed.
And they had what? What kind of system did they have?
Oh fucking
A
no.
trading system,
Okay.
which is what?
Merchants.
Is that-
right?
Which is closer to what?
They used to trade salt.
Socialism.
Yeah,
They used to trade salt.
but why would they say don't have greed? Because people were still greedy.
That's the Bible. We're not getting into the Bible. If we can get into the Bible, then I'll say because God knows what's da 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 and da 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 da. All right, we're not getting into Bible. All right, we're
But
getting
are
into
So let me tell you.
Are humans not greedy?
are humans greedy?
Do you know what the
They
difference
are.
between communism and socialism is?
He doesn't.
Do you want me to tell you what the similarities and
Give
Tell
me-
him,
differences?
tell him.
Let's do the similarities.
So, from an unverified source, of course,
Wall Street Journal.
Forbes.
both socialism and communism are essentially economic philosophies advocating public rather than private ownership, especially of the means of production, distribution, and exchange of goods in a society. Both aim to fix the problems they see as created by free market capitalist system, including the exploitation of workers and widening gulf between rich and poor. Right? Now,
Right.
you guys got all that, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, under communism, there is no such thing as a private party. All property is commonly owned. Each person receives a portion based on what they need. A strong central government, the state controls all aspects of economic production and provides citizens with their basic necessities, including food, housing, medical care, and education. Okay?
Right.
Another key difference in socialism versus communism is the means of achieving them. In communism, a violent revolution in which the workers rise up against the middle and upper classes.
Wait, stop. You are a very good public speaker.
Thank you.
Public reader.
I'm all right.
Are you making
Yeah.
fun of him?
No, I'm not. I'm saying because he hasn't messed up yet.
That has nothing to do. He also didn't
He's a
pause.
good public
You're also
reader.
supposed to pause while you're reading.
I
Yeah.
did pause. I said, does everyone understand that?
No, that's not pausing.
No, he's talking about after
Periods.
sentences.
And commas.
No, regardless of
Okay.
what they're saying, Harvin, I think you're an avid public
I
reader.
think you are too. You're really good.
Thank you, buddy. In communism, a violent revolution in which the workers rise up against the
Good
middle
job
and upper
reading.
classes is seen
my God,
as
he's
an
so well
inevitable
spoken.
part of achieve a pure communist state. Socialism is a less rigid, more flexible ideology. Its adherents seek change and reform, but insist on making these changes through democratic processes within existing social and political structure, not overthrowing that structure.
I'm gonna stop you right there, buddy.
So
I heard the first 10 seconds. I heard the first 10 seconds.
Wait, so which one of those?
I know what the difference is, though, but I only heard the first 10
Which
seconds.
one sound?
Communism is a lot more violent in their way of pursuing socialism. Socialism is a lot more lenient and kind of here's the people.
Justin's saying socialism wouldn't work because people are fucking terrible.
Yes, people are terrible.
There are people that are terrible.
No,
You're
yeah,
right.
No,
All
I
people
think
are terrible.
I think if the majority of us come together and agree on something, I don't think it would be terrible. Because I think not everybody is in their right
To
mind.
be completely honest and not to go political, half of this country, and y'all saw it from like the election, is literally split down the middle. Like it was split down the middle. So not most of the people are horrible. I'm not gonna say which part is not.
Justin's part.
Justin.
But okay, I guess a good example of this. Y'all ever seen Rick and Morty?
No,
Rick.
Okay, not the song, the actual show.
no.
Never. Okay, well,
Never
it was
seen
this
it.
episode where they basically did a purge, right?
I
Okay.
saw that.
So they started doing a purge
that.
because they had a system of socialism. So the people in the episode were like, okay, well, I'm doing this extra work. Should not be paid more. Well, I'm doing this and this more than you. Well, who's going to pay me? How am I going to get my money? All right. And so they turned socialism into, what's your guess?
A war.
Communism.
It wasn't a dictatorship.
What
They
the fuck
turned
you
it into a
talking
fucking purge and they started killing each other.
No, but I think that's I think that's a good
But
example. of it,
after that, they went back to like basically capitalism after socialism.
so what are y'all trying to say? Socialism and
So
capitalism.
what I'm saying is all of these are connected, can be connected, or can lead to each other.
Yeah, but
As of what Justin said. Yeah.
True.
Communism,
Okay, so
like
listen,
socialism leads to
Can we
communism.
touch
That's what he
on
said.
this
tends
Jeff?
to
Tends to.
look at the history.
Tends to.
Look at the history.
Can we-
The history.
Look at the history.
But
Can we
everything isn't based on the history.
Can we double
But
back? Can we double back and talk about this Jeff Bezos thing? I think.
What the fuck?
Listen,
Can we? We got to stay on the topic at least for a little bit.
but we did though, right?
He just explained the definition.
Oh, we're talking
and
about
that was it.
socialism. now.
Literally.
Yeah, that was literally. He just explained the definition. That was it.
Oh, I was just thinking we've been on capitalism for a minute.
All right, so we're gonna talk about
Who is Larry?
Bezos.
Jeff, motherfucking Bezos.
All the little accusations, all of his conspiracies. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're gonna make it very basic and simple.
we're gonna talk about
That
how
motherfucker's
that
rich as
nigga
fuck.
lost half of his money and is still richer than what percentage of the world?
He didn't lose half his money.
Literally
Yes, he
all of it.
did.
He
Most of,
lost.
Half.
No, then he only lost like 40 bill.
That was half.
That's not 177.
at
That
one
was
point in
half at the
time,
time.
it was half. Justin, look up what his net worth was at the time of the divorce.
When was it?
what was
settled?
what's his
I don't know his
ex-wife's
wife's
name?
name.
Oh, fucking no. All right. He had to pay a $38 billion settlement. Okay. And when was this? 2018.
For a divorce.
So you're telling me he was
So-
only worth.
Okay, so let me ask you this: How long was like him and his wife together? Oh, they start. Okay, that makes sense then. So yeah, that's cool.
That's
No,
valid.
they were together for 25 years.
They
So
started
that's-
Amazon.
so that's valid?
together.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, if I got with you after I made my company, you're not getting that much.
You got
money,
with
if any.
me?
You get what I'm saying though. Like if I get with you after I start my billion dollar company, you're not. No, it's not. No.
Okay, cool. But
Nigga,
they
no.
started it together.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's cool. She didn't take half of it though, right? It's not half.
But did she own
She-
Amazon though?
But she has a net worth now of $57 billion, and she
Because of that
owns
shit.
a 4% stake in Amazon.
She still holds it?
4%.
She owns 4%.
4%.
Also, she did not take half. She took 38.3 and he retained 114.
yeah, cool. That's cool with me. If you help me start it, it's cool. If you didn't help me start it, no, that's fucked
That's
up.
not how
Did
that
she
works,
actually help her?
though.
I mean, did she actually help him? She actually helped him.
No,
I was about to
she
say,
didn't do
what kind of
shit.
knowledge do you have of her? If she didn't help him,
She didn't do shit.
then there's no. I think that rule is messed up because say he wanted to get a divorce from her, would he get anything if like you know what I'm saying she had?
If they don't have a fucking...
Well, if he wanted a divorce, he'd just get a divorce. Who wanted the divorce?
So it would be the other way around.
Why did she want the divorce?
She
I don't know. Probably her though.
didn't he cheat?
Did he cheat?
So alimony.
If this, what?
Alimony.
He cheated.
Rich
for
people
alimony?
cheating
Like,
is called
he
an
cheated.
affair.
I don't.
So she gets
They
paid
had an
alimony.
Let's look up why they divorced.
All I'm saying was if the rules if everything
Affair.
was reversed,
Why are we reversing shit? We're
Because-
talking about this.
because I'm saying I don't think that the husband should get all the money taken away from him. So if the rules are reversed, if everything is reversed, like if the whole situation is reversed, would he retain money from her as well?
Well, technically, he
Yes.
He would, right?
started Amazon, so
So I mean,
They
it's
both
I don't know how to think about that. I don't know, because if y'all both
Let me
aid
look.
in
I'm gonna
building
look
the
up.
company, if y'all both aided in building the company, then it's like to me it makes sense, because you're not just gonna run off with my money like that, nigga.
That's not how that works, though.
What do you mean by that though?
They're gonna win every fucking time.
That's true. That's why I'm saying if it was reversed, nigga, I better get my goddamn money too.
But like, it's okay. It's like, it's all right because rape was legal not that long ago. So
Nigga, what the
Oh.
fuck,
Yeah, we
nigga?
switched gears
What
fast.
the fuck,
Yeah,
nigga?
this took a turn for the worse.
Why the fuck did you go there?
Yeah, everywhere you
Cut that shit. Cut that shit.
no, I'm being serious. Okay,
No. Explain what you mean though.
I mean, if
Explain what you-
if it don't sound right, we cutting the shit.
Women were treated like shit for like the first, actually not even the first, since like 200 years ago.
you said women were treated like shit.
Yes, for the past like besides like
Yeah.
the past 200 years, maybe probably a little less than that.
That's a fact.
They were treated like shit. So it's like
that's a fact.
Valid.
it's like reparations,
Rape, bro.
It's like reparations
It's like
for
reparations for women.
like yeah, for like how they do like Native Americans and stuff like that.
Okay, so you're telling me that's not how that works though? Like, what are you trying to say?
That like if you started a business and she came along, you got married to her.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But they're saying that she helped him in a way.
I mean, she probably did
build
it
the
some
company.
point.
So this is what it sounds like. She
Hit me with something
All right.
real quick. Let's hear it.
Here's their story.
Mhm.
So they worked at a firm together.
Okay.
All right. They got married like a year or two after they meet in the firm, right? He tells her about this business plan that he wants to do. And she's like the first employee there. So like she works there. She's the accountant there. She became the accountant. All right. And she was responsible for negotiating their first freight contract at Barnes & Noble, because they started as an online bookstore. All right, she was an assistant novel writer for it or whatever.
So she did help him.
So she was the accountant.
Yeah,
for-
but like
Okay.
it's like he hired her, right? Kind of, sort of.
but they're married.
Yeah, they're married. Which okay, so like he didn't hire her, but I'm saying like it wasn't like she. I mean, okay.
She did
I mean,
a little bit, but
without-
every wife can argue that they helped their husband like,
Right.
build the company,
Right.
Because she could be like, I made him lunch for fucking 12 years.
What would he do without the lunch?
I was his chef. I was his cook. Yeah, like that's.
Which is
I
like-
don't know.
No,
Yes, they can. They can argue
No.
that shit.
What
But
do you
she
say no
wasn't
for?
a chef. She was a fucking accountant. She handled the money.
I'm
she
just
handled
saying-
all the money of Amazon.
But any
She was
wife,
the accountant
any
of
wife
Amazon.
Could do
for
that.
I was
Amazon.
about
when
to
they
say
first
that
started,
though.
yeah.
Without her doing that, I don't think they would eat that day, right?
Okay.
So
So you
you're telling
agree
me-
that she was important to the start of Amazon.
was she important? Definitely. Can you-
What is
Okay.
the argument
Cool.
here? Can
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
What's the
What
argument
is the
here?
argument?
Yeah, the argument here, you said that that's not how that works, and then
What's
I
the
said-
argument,
No,
Nigel?
I thought you were trying to say that if you started a company and a woman came along after you started the company.
No, I said if she comes along after I started the company, and then once we divorce, you want some of the money that I built by myself. No, that's not how. No, I'm not giving you the money that I put blood, sweat, and tears.
You might not give it to her, but the government's going to take it from you.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just
Why?
saying my opinion though, because regardless, they're gonna take what they want to take. But I'm just saying
Because
that's my opinion.
marriage.
yeah, because marriage. That's
Yeah.
that's the down.
If you don't have the paperwork for
That's
it, they
the-
taking your shit.
That's the downfall of
Same
marriage.
same thing happened to Dr. Dre, right? Or am I tripping?
Dre.
No, it happened to Bill
Um,
Gates.
What'd you say?
I thought.
What happened to Bill Gates?
Oh, I
He
think
had to
you
pay
said,
out
yeah.
money to Melinda.
I thought.
Actually, yeah, he did pay out.
But I thought Dr. Dre had to pay his wife a certain amount too, or then
He
is that
has
for child
to-
support?
That's because they're divorced, and he has to pay. What the fuck is it called? Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Alimony.
No, but the reason why it's so
What is
much
alimony?
is
I need to look it
because they say Damn. It's
Oh,
a
she's
fucking,
like-
she's accustomed to the lifestyle.
Yeah,
of
that's what I
living.
heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And I think that's BS because I have to give you a lot of money. Is it a month or is it just like?
And
Yeah.
and it's because you cheated and fucked the marriage.
Oh, it's because Dr. Dre cheated. But I mean, I shouldn't give you money just because you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
You would still be in the lifestyle if it wasn't for
Your husband cheated.
cheating.
Yeah, but I'm just paying you just to live the same lifestyle.
You paying because you broke a legal agreement. Marriage is a legal agreement.
It is a legal agreement.
That your PP goes nowhere else.
Legal.
Except for that.
Legal.
Yeah, it's a legal
okay, so
agreement.
since we're on the topic, do y'all agree with marriage?
Yes.
No. I mean, I kind of do, but like
You
Are
want
you
to
asking, do we want to get married?
I didn't ask that.
50% of marriages end in divorce. So right? It's like,
You should marry the right person.
yeah, if you're not gonna
30% of that goes to the military too.
if you're not, huh?
Yeah, y'all niggas get married.
Y'all
fast
get married
as
for
fuck.
fucking anything, boy.
Y'all get married for fucking jokes. Nigga.
Justin's probably proposed to 2 or 3 girls already.
3, probably.
I'm a veteran. We don't do that here. Okay.
That motherfucker. He been married already.
Have you?
He got married at the courthouse.
Hmm? California.
You lying.
I did not know that.
Nah, I'm lying.
You got married?
Lying.
Oh, I was about to say, let's talk about it. I did not know
Oh.
that. Okay, you're just playing. Okay, so listen, though. I think that it's wrong.
I want to say right now that Nigel looks ugly as fuck, but keep going.
Okay, so I just gave you a compliment on your
Did
public
give you a
reading,
compliment, bro.
and you just say I look ugly.
You gave him a compliment, and then you said, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't hear after first 10 seconds."
Yeah, but the first 10 seconds was amazing.
Yeah, the first 10 seconds were good.
Did it get dark or is it just cloudy?
It got dark.
That's
That's 6:40.
Yeah, it's also cloudy outside.
Wow. I think that it's right that she got that much money though.
You think it's
from Jeff Bezos? Yes, I think that if she helped him build the company, once they depart, I think yes, it makes sense that she gets a big percentage.
That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
It is a lot of money, but at the end of the day, she's not gonna run out. And didn't she donate a lot of money to like different stuff?
donate.
Like
She
she's
donated
not
to
just
the
out,
YMCA, right?
She's not just out here just doing crazy stuff with
She
the
donated to
money.
the Dowd Y.
She donated a lot.
Yeah, I think like she's actually doing activist
Well, maybe-
work with the money.
Well, look,
if I use that word right now, I
Maybe
don't
that's
know
why
what
they
the hell.
divorced.
Because of what he didn't want to
He didn't
donate
wanna-
to
yeah.
charity.
Who y'all think
Sure.
Jeff Bezos voted for? I'm just asking, like, who do
Bro,
y'all
Jeff Bezos' eye is
Barack.
fucking.
I was
lazy
looking.
as
I was looking
fuck.
at that shit.
That
just
nigga eye is
now.
lazy as fuck.
think? It's a robot eye, bruh.
Fuck that lazy
Nah,
eye.
bro.
He used to work for Amazon, right? Damn, man. Are you still? Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga
Did
looked
you
like.
see him?
What's his name? Forrest Whitaker.
You know, you look like a worse Forrest Whitaker did. That shit like this.
I'm here to serve the president.
That nigga eye like this. That
seen
shit
that movie?
about close.
Bro, somebody
shit.
at Amazon go hear this shit. Mac,
Yeah, I was about to say you might want to. You're trading.
they gonna be like, Mr. Smith,
Mr. Smith, can you go
come to the
top?
office, please?
He's not the CEO, is he?
Ooh.
Don't matter.
He's a fucking founder of Amazon.
That nigga could blow up a factory for fun.
Good for him.
With you in it.
He gonna take out how many else? Take me out, nigga.
That nigga don't care.
All right, so listen
Exactly.
though. But I think. Do y'all think
So-
that what happened, like that she took that much
Nigga,
money?
when you
do
just
y'all
asked,
think,
did we agree with marriage?
Yeah, because we were on the topic of that, and
We're
we
still
still
on it,
are.
right?
But I'm saying we were on a heavier topic.
Do we
of
agree that she
marriage.
got that much money?
What the
Do
fuck?
I agree
Do we,
that
we
she
don't
has
have
that?
to agree to that. We can look
I'm
at her
asking,
fucking
did
net
you?
worth.
Is that what you were trying to ask?
I'm asking. Do you think it was like right? Do you think it's okay for her to get that much money from him after? You know what
If
I'm
she
saying?
helped him build the company,
right? Yeah, exactly.
then yes.
But after, okay, so after,
I can't hear you,
Not
Matt. It's because your
if-
mic's not close to you.
not if it ain't no if she helped build the company.
In their marital
after what
status at that
he
point.
read, after what he read, does she? Yeah, he just showed me a picture of Jeff Bezos. His eyes lazy as hell. But I'm saying though, do you think what she took was right?
What she took, that's what she was given.
Right. Damn.
I'm just saying you ain't using your words right now.
But
All right.
was she? Wasn't
Anyways.
she given that?
Yes, she didn't. I mean, technically she took it and it was given.
Well, she didn't take it. She
Take
got
She
it
was
given.
given
Yeah,
it
but
to
I
her.
do agree with Justin when it comes to like, I mean, we have no like men don't have a say in it. Like if the government, like they'll basically take her side and like she'll get the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't be like, oh, no, man.
What are we, like, in what sense are we talking about? Like, we're going to take her side.
We're just
take her side as far as, like.
No, like, take her side, like, in what?
If I said,
No, in anything in the courts, women will mostly win.
If I said my girlfriend was. If I said that my wife.
To marriage, nigga, this is what I'm talking about. How are we going from an entire court system?
Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Let's run it back. Run it back.
Where we're going back to? We're going back to marriage. We're going back to Jeff Bezos. What are we talking about?
Matt, what were you trying to say?
All I'm saying is, how are we going to a whole court system?
Yeah, so he says run it back, right?
We're going through the court system because Justin said that regardless of what Jeff Bezos had to say, they're going to take her side.
So
and give her the
you're
money.
saying they're just going to take her side.
Yes,
so that's what we're moving to.
That's what he says. That's what I'm saying.
Then.
Like,
we're not moving to nothing. It's what was said.
Yeah, that's what was said, man. What are you trying to say?
So pay attention.
Anyway.
All right, we can.
Harvin, don't
cool
make
down.
me. Yeah.
But
Get on your ass, boy.
That makes sense.
Exactly. All right. Well.
So we're going into the marriage part.
Y'all fucking with marriage.
I fuck with marriage. Yes.
So you think you should be married to one person for the rest of your life, Harvin?
Mm-hmm.
You think the government should be involved?
In what way?
In what way?
When you get divorced, they get to tell you where your shit goes.
Definitely not. Definitely
Who splits the money?
Yeah.
Definitely
not that part.
Why not?
Well,
because they don't know.
It just depends. It depends if it's a civil divorce or if all divorces are civil. I'm sorry.
They're not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, legally they're all civil.
Okay.
That's a civil matter.
Where they're not.
But legally they're civil.
I know, but like.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
As a person,
well, that's what I'm saying.
You're talking about socially civil.
Yeah.
You're talking about socially civil?
It's
no,
legally.
He's talking about like.
No, because I was like,
in the law
they're all civil,
system,
and I was like, well, I know that they're not all civil, but
I'm talking about they're not like. Civil.
Yes, they're not socially civil.
Like they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if it's a socially civil divorce where somebody's like, hey, I have lost interest in you,
and then the other person is like, hey, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Then I don't think the government should be involved in it or anything. But
you can do that without having the government involved.
Then whatever they want to do.
Only if the people are like, yeah.
If it's like a violent divorce and like I cheated on you and like
if somebody you just fucking up,
then like
it wouldn't be civil.
It wouldn't be civil. So yes, the government can partake in that type of.
Have you guys ever seen Marriage Story?
Marriage Story?
Yeah.
No.
What's that?
That's the movie with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson.
Who's Adam Driver?
When they're fucking
Kylo Ren?
Yeah, when they're fucking screaming in the kitchen for like 20 minutes.
It shows why the government probably shouldn't be involved in divorces. Because it was perfectly fine. Like, they were getting a divorce. Like, he cheated. She, like, forgave him. It was in the past and all that shit. And they were just going to get a divorce because they weren't unhappy. And then one of their fucking, like, aunts just was like, hey, you should get a lawyer just to, like, talk to them, blah, blah, blah. And then the lawyer, and the other guy was like, oh, you're talking to a lawyer? I'm going to talk to a lawyer, too. And then it fucking went to shit. Because then they both got lawyered and they both lawyered up.
Because they probably didn't want to settle it civilly anyway. Like, they weren't going to be cool about it regardless.
No, they had agreed that it was. And
just because somebody agrees doesn't mean shit when it comes to, like, ending of a marriage. For how long have they been together?
They were fine with it. And then they realized that the government can be involved, so they got them involved.
They might have like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's cool, like I'm cool with us getting divorced, but like, hey, it's been 15 fucking years and we've been married for this fucking long. You're not just gonna like get over that shit like this. You know what I'm talking about?
That's true.
Yeah, but they would have if there was no government involved. They would
how
have had
do you
to.
know that?
You would have had to.
But how do you know that?
What else are you gonna do? If the government has no say in your divorce and you just go and you get it signed, and you guys are divorced.
You're very like, how do you say the word? Assumptuous person, Justin.
Like he's like you're just going off.
You just like to assume.
I go on what most people do. And
where do you get where most people do?
That's called psychology.
You're not a psychology major.
You're not a psychology.
You don't know anything about psychology.
Did I say that? But human psychology is very understandable.
I mean,
is it understandable?
Yes,
I think it's one of the most. Psychology is a very complex thing.
Yeah, it is, but it's also very simple if you break it down.
So you're telling me that it's very complex, but you're saying that it's also very simple. Makes no sense in the same sentence. You get what I'm saying?
That's like saying finance is complicated, but it's also very simple.
He's saying if you learn about it, it's simple. Obviously, because you're learning about it.
That's right.
To break it down, that's you learning it.
Justin is not an accredited psychologist. I would like to say.
I am not, but people are fucking simple.
That's how you.
You think it's easy to read someone?
Further, no, it's easy to understand how someone's going to act in certain situations. because most people act how other people acted in the past.
In what way?
Niggas.
Give me a nigga moment. And that's how nigga moments happen.
Yes.
That's not.
That's exactly how niggas moments happen. Chicago.
That had nothing
Detroit.
to do with nigga moments.
Detroit.
That's the environment. But anyway, I don't think people act the same.
No, they don't. Not
That's like
everyone acts the
nature
same.
versus nurture, right?
Oh God. You think it's nature or nurture?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a debate that's still going on.
What do you think, Nigel?
It's gonna forever go on, that one. That one's not gonna end.
About what? Y'all just talked about two different
Nah, it's okay.
I mean,
Nigel
it's
was
the
not
same
listening the
thing.
whole
All right,
time,
let's bring
so
it
it's
back.
all
Let's bring
good.
it back.
Let's bring it back
That's
to the
just-
marriage thing.
Marriage is good.
Good,
The government
bad.
should be
good.
involved if it's not being handled civilly. When I mean civilly, I mean socially civilly.
Meaning
If that makes
between
any
the two
sense.
people.
So between the two people. I know all marriages are civil matters technically, but I'm saying civil in the sense
Why
of
do you say it like that?
calm.
I know all marriages are civil matters.
Because I don't want nobody to be like, this motherfucker doesn't know what he means when he says civil.
So you believe in marriage?
Yes.
He said yes.
Um,
Nigel, have you? Is your headphones working?
yeah.
All right, cool.
So
I'm just checking.
let's say
I just wanna see.
let's say your significant other cheats on you, right? Um,
Depending how you want to handle it. If you want the government involved.
I'm asking about Harvin.
Oh, me?
All right, go ahead.
Are you?
Well,
are
my
you,
girl would never cheat on me.
Are you divorcing that marriage? Are you,
If she
are you-
cheats on me?
Yeah. Are you divorcing or are you forgiving?
No, I'm about to.
It's a hard thing for me. I don't know.
You would go back
I really
if she
wouldn't.
cheated.
I don't think I would go back, but
You wouldn't get divorced.
no,
So you
I
wouldn't
would.
be-
It's just such
so
a-
there you go.
I would get divorced
There
if
you
it was
go.
straight up cheating. Yes.
What's straight up cheating?
She
Slept with another guy.
yes.
Kissed
Your
another,
friend.
Kissed another guy.
Yes.
Your best friend,
Yes.
and then fucking
Found her.
yeah.
You found her texting another guy. Is that cheating?
Texting?
Yeah. Flirting.
It's a
over
discuss.
text.
I'd have to speak to her in person and address it, and
See where
it depends how she's speaking to the guy too.
Yeah, but if you're married, that means that when you cheat and stuff like that, don't you have to kind of forgive that though? If you're like married to a
have
person,
to.
you don't have to forgive it. But if you're married to the right person,
You tend to.
That sounds
You
like
tend
an
to
Well,
that sounds like
you're
an abusive
you're
relationship.
married to the right person. If the person cheats, if you're married and like you actually found the right one, it can be forgiven, right?
No, because it just depends on the person.
You said what, Harvin?
Sorry, Matt got distracted.
Matt has a crush on Lil Nas X, anyways.
He looks like him.
Oh,
Thank you.
I
Looks
look
like the-
Thank
him,
you.
sorry.
The devil.
I was watching the
In the
video.
video.
but back to your point.
Justin, don't you have chlamydia right now?
Who?
Justin,
Don't talk
don't-
about Lil Nas X like that.
Don't you have chlamydia?
What about
Yeah,
you,
right,
Nigel?
Justin?
Let me ask you the same question.
Do I believe in marriage?
Yes.
Yes, to an extent.
What's the extent?
I don't know. I think from my experiences with different relationships, I don't know if like both people are going to be on the same page for the rest of their lives.
That's where vows come in.
Yeah, but vows are just, hey, I promise to do this, but 15 years down the line, what if something else happens? What, you know what I'm saying? People always go back on their word all the time.
That's right. So what part don't you agree with in marriage then? Because you said
I mean,
to an extent.
it's just I don't know. I like from just my experiences, I don't know if a person
can really
can be the
commit.
same, really be committed, and really love somebody for.
So you
15
you feel
to
like
20
you feel
years
like
or
you
more.
couldn't be in a committed relationship that long.
I didn't say that. I mean, yeah, I mean, committed. I wouldn't.
I mean,
cheat.
a fucking-
I wouldn't cheat, but I don't know.
A marriage. You say you're saying you don't think you could be married that long?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like for
But
me,
you're saying-
bro.
Putting words in his
basically,
mouth.
I mean,
No,
yeah, you really are. You kind of really are,
He
and
said-
you're kind of messing me up
All
right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're kind of
'Cause
messing
all
my
I'm
whole
saying is
situation.
That's
I
what
got
you
up right
just
now.
said, right? Is that not what
No.
you just said?
I feel like I don't honestly, bro. I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around.
Being with somebody for that long. That's what you said.
I don't know. I've never experienced that, so I can't say. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's all I'm
It's a
saying.
very. I mean, I do agree with marriage though, but it's just that like from my experiences, I'm not sure if somebody can like stay committed to me, only be loyal to me, and not change who they were when I first met them. You know what I'm saying? Over like a 20, 40 year span. That's a long ass time.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a long ass time.
Me personally,
So
I haven't even been alive for fucking.
I know it's a huge commitment. You got
It's
to
a
commit
very
to the.
big commitment.
exactly. So like,
Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. It's something that I can't really fathom right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe as I get older, the more experiences I get, maybe I'll have more information on it. But right now, I mean, I agree with marriage to an extent.
What about you, Justin?
I already explained on what
No,
I
you
was saying
didn't.
because that's
So-
how we got
no,
into
you
the
didn't.
government thing.
No, you didn't.
Where I said I agree with it. I
Okay,
just don't
so
agree with
give
the
your full
government.
detailed agreement.
I agree with like the
Marriage to an
the
extent.
idea and the concept of marriage because like the whole like monogamy is a good thing and polygamy.
You're not. You're saying the idea.
well, let him talk.
Okay,
Just
my
let him
fault,
talk.
my fault,
Just
my
let him
fault,
talk.
my fault.
Like
My fault.
the idea of
sorry.
marriage, the concept of marriage is like good. Like the idea of like polygamy usually runs like usually polygamy societies like you guys know what that is?
It's like when you date more than one person.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
usually
yeah,
those
yeah.
societies usually do not turn out well. And in monogamous relationships,
Nigga gonna get canceled, bro.
what did he say?
He said Africa.
How am I gonna get canceled?
That's fucked up. That's
Hey, why
fucked
did y'all-
up.
why did y'all
Because you're
stop?
saying everybody in Africa.
That's
is-
fucked
that's
up.
Oh,
what
why did
you're
y'all stop?
saying.
Why did y'all stop when he said that?
That's
you
fucked
know,
up.
I'm saying like, damn.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah, just cut that out because I don't want this shit to get canceled already, bro. This is our first official quality episode.
Okay, no. Y'all know I'm playing around. If y'all like here.
No, because I hear y'all niggas.
you can just say it was a different joke.
We'll just
motherfucker-
restart what you were saying.
All right. Anyways,
Okay,
like,
well, what? How do you feel? How do you feel about marriage?
the concept
you know?
of marriage is like a good idea. I just don't like how the fact that the government is involved in it when it ends. What are y'all niggas laughing at? What?
No, we just laughing.
Nothing, like,
bro.
we
it's
just-
just laughing.
Y'all ain't
It's funny.
shit.
This nigga is just a clown, bro. Them niggas gonna beat the fuck out.
Alright, go ahead, Justin.
For sure. Ask the question again, man.
You asked it.
Y'all niggas.
So Justin, how do you feel on the concept of marriage? Like,
Jesus
what's your
fucking-
opinion and like beliefs when it comes to marriage? Do you think that like that's the, you know what I'm saying, like the model way to go about something?
Go ahead. Tell the people.
All right.
I really had to clear my throat, but Matt, you fucking laughing.
So Justin, what do you think about? Justin, what do you think about marriage?
Oh my god. What are you doing, nigga? Anyways. What were we saying? All right. Before fucking.
That nigga smashed our shit.
Matt. Nigel. Get off the mic with that shit.
Fuck y'all doing?
Why the fuck it gotta be us?
Why it gotta
Why it
be
gotta
us,
be
though?
us? What
Because
you
I'm
saying we're
watching.
eating? What are you saying we're eating?
We're watching.
What are
y'all
you
do
saying
it.
we're eating?
No, you're.
Huh?
Oh, I'm about to nut. Nigel, get that shit out the mic.
This nigga weird.
So
All right,
This
Matt's back.
nigga's
Matt's back.
Weird.
Justin,
All right. Anyway. So what I was saying about like marriage, the concept of marriage is nice. It's a nice concept. It works,
So
but
you
government
agree?
shouldn't be involved in it. Is my opinion.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
think so too.
why shouldn't the government? The government be involved.
Because it always ends badly.
Yeah, and I feel like the government also looks at it from just like a general standpoint.
They look at it from
Like
a
it's
numbers
just a piece of
standpoint.
paper?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then people go in like
Valid.
crackhead amounts of debt just for fucking divorce.
Crackheads amounts of debt. What they going to crackheads amounts of debts for weddings?
Nah.
Facts.
No, your parents do. 'Cause
Weddings
usually parents pay
are-
for that shit.
Weddings are
Facts.
fucking expensive as fuck. If you
Okay.
get like a, big wedding with a lot of people.
If you have like a,
And then a honeymoon.
a girl that requires all that shit.
What'd you say?
Did Matt go?
Matt,
Did I go?
No, you didn't.
All right. I feel like marriage. I mean, I get what Nigel was saying. You say you can't like imagine
Yeah.
yourself being with somebody for longer than 15, or like not 15, but just a long amount of time. But I also just feel like marriage alone is like, I don't think I would get married. I don't think I want to get married. Just because
True.
Yeah.
that shit, like, yeah, that's a long ass time.
And then it's hella money that go into it. I mean, I'm not saying I don't agree with marriage, bro, because I think being with somebody for the rest of your life is an amazing thing, bro. But at the same time, it's like I said, bro, I don't think my brain can fathom being with somebody for 20 years or somebody being committed to me for 20, 30 years and not wanting nothing more than me.
Everybody,
You know what I'm
Nigel
saying?
has commitment issues.
I don't have commitment issues.
So-
I'm just a real nigga from the streets.
Nah,
This nigga just said he didn't want to get married.
Nah,
He's like,
I feel like I wouldn't
Exactly.
get married. But my thing is, I just don't want to get married. I just don't.
But why? Let's
'Cause I
dig
just
into
don't
that.
want to.
Let's dig into
I
that.
just don't want to. That's the thing. The difference is
January 26th, 1999. What happened then?
what?
What happened then?
I wasn't born, you stupid bitch.
I know, but something happened. You were in the womb. You heard everything. You heard
January
the fucking. You heard the swings.
26th.
You heard the swings happening in the
Nigga,
fucking.
that's 6 months. I would be 3 months.
You're just calling. You're calling him a preemie.
You were
Right.
3 months.
Like
You came out in 3 months, nigga.
no, like I would be in the stomach, the womb for 3 fucking months by that time.
No.
I was gonna say, nigga, how are you talking?
Huh?
You said January 26th.
I said June 26th.
You said January.
You definitely did say
stupid
January.
bitch.
I said June.
You said January.
Y'all heard
Let's
it
run it
right.
back.
Y'all
Y'all
heard it right.
Y'all
So
heard
I'm
it
not
here in
the
the
stupid
podcast.
one.
Hang on.
Justin,
I'm not
hang
the
on.
stupid one.
Hang on. I'm
You
gonna run the.
said
I'm gonna run the.
No, you don't need to run it back.
said
Just
June.
let the audience hear.
No, bro, you just
Let
forgot
the
my
audience
birthday.
hear.
No,
It's
listen,
cool.
Listen,
Let the audience
listen,
hear.
Listen, I'm gonna run it back. June 26th. All right, see, I ran it back.
You
Okay.
stupid fucking bitch. Anyway, June 26th, 1999 is when I was born.
That's what I was saying.
You
nigga.
said
You really
January
forgot his
26th.
I said
birthday.
June.
You really forgot my
All right,
birthday.
when y'all
Anyway,
when y'all go back.
all I'm saying is, yeah,
Listen to that.
I just feel like I don't see myself getting married. Just because I just don't. I never like thought of being married at all.
But I feel like that's when you have to meet the right person. Because I feel like once you do meet the right person, then you start thinking about marriage. You get what I'm trying to say? Like
I
once
do
you meet
get
the
what
right
you're saying.
person, it's like, damn, I wasn't thinking about having kids, but now since I'm in love with this person want kids, now I really want to, you know.
But that's
Your eyes
yeah.
lazy as fuck.
Okay.
He talking to Harvin, y'all.
But yeah, I just think once you meet that person, then your mind might change. Cause
I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe. But
maybe you just haven't met the
don't
right
know.
one yet.
You just don't know,
what I'm trying to
right?
say. Like Harvin, he's fully. He
Harvin
wants
said
marriage because he
he's met the
believes
right
he
one.
met the right
That's
person.
right, Frog Eyes. Thank you.
No problem.
She be
baby
pegging
T.
him every week, bro. That's his favorite thing.
Yeah.
Harvin's a pegger. Or Peggy.
Or Peggy.
the
Peggy.
boogeyman.
Harvin, the booger fucking.
Booker, man.
The boogeyman. But yeah, I feel like just to wrap it all up, marriage.
You hate love and you want to just die alone.
I hate love and I want to die alone for the rest of my life. Bro, that's a fucking fool, bro. Somebody get out. I want to get it.
All right. I'm fucking dead.
But to wrap things
All
up,
right,
we
let's
was
wrap it up.
everybody.
Let's wrap it up. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have reviewed something.
That shit
Capitalism.
just pissed me off,
You didn't
bro.
Capitalism's
That
not
shit
that
just pissed
good.
me off.
capitalism is not that good.
It's not that good, but like it's the best we got right now. So,
Capitalism is
if you
it's
got some-
not good, but it's okay. But it's not good, but it's okay. You
Yeah.
know? Say it twice just so they know. But anyway,
Wait. If you got something better, throw it in the comments. Okay, we want to hear. Okay, we got some connections up at the Senate. You know what I'm saying?
That's
AOC.
right.
yeah,
AOC be in the DMs.
I'm gonna text her.
Yeah, we be texting her. Harvin be up in that shit sometimes
don't
on the
be.
weekends.
All
Bro.
right, yeah.
I mean, she be in Harvin. Actually,
I mean, he
to be,
don't
like, getting
fly
pegged.
or anything like that. It's racist cooking.
All right, we gonna cut it out. We gonna cut it out because the white people in my house they're cooking right now and they fucking hate niggas. Anyways,
Parker can cook, guys.
So to wrap this episode up, man, like we said,
Full circle.
capitalism is an undecided subject for me, and I think
I thought you were wrapping it up for everybody.
I think okay, from the all of four of us, I think capitalism is an undecided topic, right? Can we all agree on that?
That's
It's
right.
undecided. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's good or
Wrap it
bad.
up.
Okay, let's wrap it up then. If you guys think a differ, if you guys beg to differ, put in the comments down below.
Thank you so much for listening to us. Stay tuned for the next podcast episode next week.
Make sure you share with
Every
everybody
Wednesday.
you know.
Every Wednesday.
Every
Follow
Wednesday.
us on Instagram at
Aside
Unverified
from
Sources
technical
Podcast.
difficulties,
All of
Also,
our names are there too. Shoot us a DM.
Make sure you share this
DM
podcast.
my personal page.
Make sure you
'cause
share this podcast with everybody you know.
Just let everybody know how we coming.
Everybody know how we coming. It's
Alright.
been a pleasure being with you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next
We'd
episode.
like to thank
And
you
of
again.
course,
Have a
Don't
blessed
tell your
night.
friends about us. No, tell your friends about us. Don't tell your mothers.
Thank you.
Make sure you leave 5 stars. And we
Oh,
gonna-
what about your thing?
Your
Oh, and
joke.
we gonna-
Your joke.
Let's
And
wrap
we
it
I
up with
just
a
want
joke.
to say
Yeah, we're gonna-
again.
Why?
you know,
Why?
I'm apart from this last
Why
joke.
doesn't Mexico ever win the Olympics?
Why?
Because all the runners and swimmers are over here. No, don't put that shit in there.
All right, fine. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, what's the difference between onions and my dead great grandma?
Bro, why did it have to get so dark at the end? You said onions and your dead grandmother.
Dead great grandma.
They
My
both
grandma's
stink.
alive. My grandma's alive.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
They both stink.
Nah.
They both make you cry.
Nah. I didn't cry when I stuck my dick in my great grandma.
Cut that shit the fuck out, nigga.
Once again,
Cut that shit.
tell your friends about us.
It's
Tell
been
your
a pleasure.
mothers. It has been a pleasure.
It's
See
been a
you guys
pleasure.
next
We'll see
time.
you guys in the next episode.